Are we good, Klemmer? Are we good, Chris?
Are we good?
We're good. And the rundown, August 8th, we are good.
You didn't ask me if I was good.
He's good.
I know.
I was doing my buttons.
Robbie's
He
was
wasn't.
I wasn't even good. I was doing my buttons.
Robbie was 4 plays first intern.
Fact.
Riggs is fluffer. Robbie has been good since when were you born?
98.
1998. Didn't come until.
What were you doing in 98?
I was out of high school.
What were you doing in 98? In high school?
I was.
No, it was before high school.
Oh, okay.
Before high school. We have to finish that because I said you didn't come until.
I came eventually.
Yes, you came eventually. And completely unrelated to that, Pardon My Cheesesteak is a delivery and pickup only restaurant brand bringing your craveable cheesesteaks and loaded fries. We're now live in 50 states across 1,500 locations. Talk about what you and the guys like to order. Hey guys, what do you like to order?
I like the plain cheesesteak. I know they have the buffalo as well, but I'm a pretty plain guy. They also have this in Jersey City, so I have it. I've gotten it before. It is delicious.
You look like a whiz kind of guy, Klemmer.
No, as much the whiz. I like the onions. The caramelized onions they have in the Pardon My Cheesesteak is very good.
Delicious. Order it now at pardonmycheesesteak.com. Also available at UberEats, GrubHub, DoorDash. Sorry about the cum reference. I just had a flashback to 2016 when we did the cum challenge.
Made my name on cum.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got some breaking news. Breaking for the first time on Drive Time.
Go. You came.
I came.
Robbie's done. The guy is done.
I came.
How'd you do it?
Big old wet dream last night.
Why not?
Yeah.
Baltimore's broadcaster fired for bringing up negative stats. I'm sure everybody's seen this by now. Kevin Brown, young buck broadcaster for the Orioles, was just reading a graphic. That's all what he was doing, reading a graphic about the Orioles' struggles at Tropicana Field over the previous years, and they didn't like it. They didn't like it at all. Suspended indefinitely. I've heard some rumors that he's been or going to be fired, which is absurd.
I would be shocked that happens, especially now. This has nothing to do with Kevin Brown. This is everything to do with John Angelos, the owner of the Orioles. The Orioles are a young, exciting team, everything going for them. And this owner is the worst owner in sports. He's cheap. He's a bad person. He's horrible with the media. He's told the media a few months ago they can come look at my books, and media went to go take him up on that. He says, "What are you doing here? You can't look at my books." He's a liar. He is the epitome of an awful owner. Kevin Brown should be ashamed. John Angelos should be ashamed of the way he treated Kevin Brown here.
Some accountant definitely said, "No, we're cooking the books. You cannot have them look at them."
Yeah, they're like, why would you say you could look at the
Why
books?
would you say that?
You can't look at the books.
It shows you how stupid.
We don't have
John
books.
Angelos is.
Yeah.
It's awful, especially with a team as good as the Orioles are. Imagine if they spent money. Like, imagine if they went out and got 2 or 3 free agents, or they went out and got a major player like Scherzer or Verlander to make the team even better. But no, John Angelos is awful. Every Orioles fan should hate this man.
Yeah, I was stunned. I heard a lot about this before watching the clip, and I finally watched the clip this morning, and it just was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, over under on how many times people watched the clip. I said it 3.5. I watched it 5 times, trying to figure out why.
He's, like you said, he's just reading the graphic. Even if he came up with the graphic, even if that was his, if the broadcaster's in charge of that or something, it wasn't that negative. He's just like, we keep losing series here.
Hub says he's back Friday now.
Oh, good.
As he should be.
Yeah, the backlash is crazy. He didn't say anything that bad. I expected him to say, this team they cannot win it all. I don't know if they're ever going to win again.
The Orioles need to explain themselves. He can't just come back on Friday, and obviously he's afraid to say anything. And now also we know that how corrupt the Orioles broadcast team is.
Well,
they're not allowed to say anything, apparently.
Well, it would be a power play move by him, is to say, fuck that, I'm not working for this organization, because now that he's put on the map, somebody's going to hire him.
Exactly.
That's exactly what Gary Cohen said, the Mets broadcast. He said, if you fire him, there's 29 other teams that would love Kevin Brown. Now, I don't know if Kevin Brown's the greatest announcer of all time, but he's pretty good. I watched some Orioles games on the extra innings package. He does a nice job. John Angelos is awful. He's awful for baseball, and I really hope Rob Manfred or MLB or Theo Epstein, someone steps in and says, what the fuck are you doing?
Theo?
He's in MLB offices. He's
one of his top men.
Gotcha.
We were talking about this the other
day.
Just men in general? That's
greatest men.
Greatest men.
Yeah.
So,
he was top 3 or top 5?
He was top 3. Steve Martin.
Yeah. That are still living.
I guess so.
Or all time?
I just think.
Would you put Theo Epstein in your top men of all time?
No, hang on. It's about being the greatest man. Now, it's not about being.
That's what we're talking about.
Being the most accomplished or the greatest. It's not like being. I don't know. I'm trying to Abraham Lincoln. It's about having the greatest life. I think Theo has it all worked out. He's had the same life forever. He has kids. He's got a great job. I think he has it all worked out.
So
Steve Martin.
2-0 on you.
Exactly. I never said I'm a great man. I admire those who are.
Sorry, that was a shot.
That was
Fine, you want to take your shot. One day.
I mean, you say why Theo Epstein's a great man. You just named that he's married with kids.
Klemmer puts
He also said, the other thing that you said was that a great man gets married late in life, like until your 40s.
Yeah, you get married late in life, you have family late in life.
So is Derek Jeter a great man?
So he is a great man. I deduct points personally because he's a Yankee, but Derek Jeter is a great man. George Clooney, I think, is a great man, right? I think he didn't even figure it out. Steve Martin. Steve Martin is the ideal.
I'll put Steve Martin as a great man.
are great
but like one of the greatest men in history.
No,
you
I'm
just
not
throw
saying
Theo
that.
Epstein. You said Theo Epstein's one of the greatest men in
greatest men in
Giving you
history.
the Matumbo.
No, it's not greatest men in history. That's wrong. Like I said, it's not Abraham Lincoln. Is probably one of the greatest men in history. I would not want to be Abraham Lincoln. I didn't seem like a great life. Even before that, he had a lot going on. It didn't seem like a great life.
Now we have to do it like old school TV. You put a conservative something out there. You got to put a liberal thing. It doesn't work that way anymore, but we will do that here. Compliments to Barbie, greatest woman.
Greatest. I don't.
Even it out.
I don't know. Greatest woman.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Hillary Clinton, Greta Gerwig, Greta Thunberg, Greta Van Fleet.
You know what I mean?
And Klemmer is speechless. Could not name one woman.
No, I thought about it. No, I can think about it. I try to. Who would have an idyllic life? I think Meryl Streep has had a pretty good life.
Fuck her. She doesn't like MMA. Fuck Meryl. Fuck her.
Penny Marshall. That's mine. Sure.
She's dead though.
Is she?
Yeah.
When?
A couple years ago.
Oh, rest in peace.
Can somebody make a little in memoriam graphic for the rundown for her? Thank you, Coleman. One thing I want to mention before we move on from the Orioles, I thought this was a good note. Our Orioles blogger, RDT, has refused to say anything negative about the Orioles decision. Appears he might be in their pocket. Do you believe that might be true?
He's the king of the bird bath, so I wouldn't. He's definitely sucking from the teats.
I love RDT, but
I
that's
love
a tough accusation.
I'm disappointed at RDT here because he is such a big Orioles fan. You think he would have the knives out for Angelos? Get out of the John Angelos is bad. Get away from him. Go after him.
Fuck.
But he knows maybe not bite the hand that feeds you. If he's trying to get the bird bath to
What are they gonna
bigger places.
What could they do? Like, what are they gonna like? What could John Angelos do for RDT?
Give him some good seats.
Yeah, make him
Buy the tickets.
make him Theo Epstein.
That would be pretty good. That would be good. Imagine being the GM. That would be awesome.
By the way, Jamie Lee Curtis is the actress that people pretend that Meryl Streep is.
I think Jamie Lee Curtis and Meryl Streep are equally very good actresses and people. You just don't like Meryl Streep because she doesn't.
I don't like her as a
MMA.
person. Yeah.
Meryl Streep in The Deer Hunter is pretty good.
She said, we used to have artists, now we have mixed martial artists. Fuck you.
How do you feel about sandwiches?
It wasn't just a throwaway from Meryl Streep.
She said that at the fucking Golden Globes. That was on a big stage to be trashing my arts.
People forget about the Golden Globes. Look at Ricky Gervais. Richard Sherman is joining Undisputed. Go look at Ricky Gervais in the Golden Globes. It's absolutely
Very
awesome.
great. The greatest award host ever.
Yes.
Richard Sherman joining Undisputed to become Skip Bayless's new counterpart. Since Shannon Sharp left the show, Richard Sherman has reached an agreement, FS1. He famously went on Undisputed during his playing career in 2013 and said, in my 24 years of life, I am better at life than you. Equally factual. I think he's going to do pretty good.
I would imagine. Yeah, I think so. It's tough to tell. I don't know if like not doing it every day is a great thing. Like twice a week, is that? Can you get a consistent rhythm going? I don't know.
That's a good point. He's also put in a tough spot with you're taking over for Shannon, right?
Yeah, Shannon Sharp, who people liked on the show.
Yeah. I don't think this is going to work out. That's my take.
Look, Richard Sherman, very outspoken, very smart and eloquent.
Yes.
Went to Stanford. I think he knows what he's doing, and I think he might be able to put Skip Bayless in his place, which would.
You need that on that show.
Yeah.
That's a must. Otherwise, he's just going to say crazy shit
Oh, which is also.
and not get checked for it.
I'm having a brain fart. Who was on that show before Shannon Sharp? Oh, Stephen A. Okay. Premier League club Chelsea FC offered $43 million to have a porn company on the jersey. They're currently without a shirt sponsor and have just been offered $43 million by an adult subscription-based website, My Club. Chelsea's last sponsor, quote, 3. No idea, was paying $20 million. Fly Emirates pays Arsenal $40 million to be on the jersey, and AIA pays Tottenham $40 million to be on their jersey. That's $43 million for a porn site. We all know ZA would be all about it. Would you gentlemen be?
Yeah, I think normalize it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if someone, I don't know what Chelsea's like. I've never been there. I don't know if they're very like buttoned up. Like that would not fly in some
It's
like.
London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're pretty.
Don't put a dick and pussy on it.
I think My Club is
If it
pretty
just says My
tasteful.
Club, yeah.
My Club. That seems very. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, is there like semen all over the logo? Like I don't know what their logo is.
Come,
Is there?
just jizz splatter.
That wouldn't be good.
That you see, can't
Good
do that.
marketing.
But look,
No, look
My
at that.
Club right
My
here.
Club. Yeah.
That logo could
That's
definitely be
fine.
on.
Yeah.
That looks like it could be for a gambling company, a promo company,
Yeah.
a airline. It could be anything. Oh my God.
There you go. We got titties.
I'm looking at a dick and a mouth.
John Rich, what are we doing?
Like a girl in a Santa outfit.
Reference.
Going on here. Yep.
We've all seen porn sites.
Now, good question,
Klemmer
though.
assumes the logo is splashed with jizz.
Good question. How does this porn company have so much money? We've never heard of them?
And
I've never heard of them.
I assume that they're European. I mean, I'd never heard of AIA or quote 3.
no.
AIA I've seen on the jerseys forever.
Yeah, maybe this is just the European porn hub.
Well, why would they have a different porn hub?
I don't know.
You don't think different countries like different porn?
Yeah, maybe.
But like, Pornhub has porn from different countries. It's not just like, we're American porn. Stick a hot dog in her.
Maybe they have like more like tea in their
Yeah.
porn, or more like English type.
They wouldn't. They
situations.
wouldn't like these stereotypes.
I don't know. I'm just trying to guess. I don't know. I'm trying to.
I was trying to show you. You made me take the porn down.
No, well, you couldn't tell which country the porn was.
Let's watch a video.
we
hit
don't
the
know
sound.
that.
I mean, Christ, you didn't
Might
see any
have got that.
haggis there.
You might have got there.
Maybe. I wouldn't even know what haggis looks like.
Meryl Streep ruined Mary Poppins Returns, by the way. She brought that movie to a grinding halt. Go on, Smitty. I'm sorry.
I think trying to bring back Mary Poppins ruined Mary Poppins.
No, listen. Emily Blunt was good casting.
Emily Blunt's
Blunt's
great.
delightful.
She's very.
Had
That is the
promise.
perfect word for her. Delightful.
Delightful.
She is
Had promise.
one of my
Meryl
number
Streep
one.
She's
She's
great.
awesome.
Shit on it.
TCU true freshman offensive lineman Brion Big Bubba Ramsey Brooks is 6'5", 455 pounds. That is one Big Bubba.
Yeah.
And you see just the picture, he obviously is larger than everyone else. I would say Sean Oakman resembles them a little bit, but
three
he
of
looks
us-
like 3 of Sean
You
Oakman.
think the three of us combined are 455?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't know. You think 4 of us, then it might not be.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
What, so on
Is this guy- this-
230, 150, 75?
Yeah. Oh no, 170. No, I'm 6'2". I'm like 135 on a good day. So 135. What are you?
150.
So 285, and you're what?
We're the same height, almost the same height, and I weigh 100 pounds more than you?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Does that make you feel like you're getting fat?
Oh, I know I've gotten fat. I'm not getting fat.
Well, I mean, I'm also
You
the
can't
other.
say you're getting fat. The fat people get offended if you say that.
I've gotten
Don't
the
appropriate
heaviest.
their culture.
I've gotten almost the heaviest that I've ever been. I was like 240
You're just bulking.
a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I can't. Or a couple months ago. I can't bulk.
Now, let me ask a question that may be offensive. Is this man too big to be a good athlete on a football field?
It's tough as an offensive lineman to get around somebody that big. So maybe he doesn't have to do much.
Watching
but
highlights here.
He looks like he can move pretty good. He looks
Yeah.
powerful. There's a pancake right there.
If he can move good, and if there's
He's
not...
pulling. Yeah, he's good.
No, yeah, all right, all right.
He's
I
got
stand
fast
corrected.
feet.
He absolutely
Yeah.
can be
Lighter
a
in
good
his feet.
athlete.
He's not just
Now
standing
see,
there.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
If there's not a career in the NFL for him, if he's not that good, Would love to see him in the WWE. Love to recruit him into the
Just
square
looking
circle.
for your next Andre the Giant any way
Exactly.
possible. Huh?
Exactly. You got to find these people, and if they could move like that, I could see him throwing a big boot in a clothesline.
But the problem is,
Some towns.
the problem is, for as big as 6'5", 455 is, that's still no Andre the Giant.
No. And there's a guy in WWE right now, Omos, who's about 7 foot, Nigerian giant, played basketball in Nigeria as well.
Yeah, he was in the office. Didn't we do something with that?
We did.
Yeah, we
Great
did.
guy.
Awesome. How you doing, man?
Hello, how you doing?
How you doing, Adam? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We're right in here.
Oh, we in here? Gotcha.
Burger King employee, rest in peace, Romper Room, doesn't miss day of work for 27 years, and he received a gift. A Burger King employee who hasn't missed a day of work in 27 years made a TikTok showing the gift he received. Thank you for his feet. The gift was a goodie bag that included a movie ticket, a Starbucks, a bag of Reese's, 2 packets of Lifesavers. All right.
This
a
is so
piece of
sad.
chocolate cake, 2 pens, and two keychains. TikTok went viral. Now there's a GoFundMe for her dad has raised over $400K, which should be the appropriate life savings that you get
Yeah.
for 27 years of
Never
Burger
missing
King,
a day
but-
of work at Burger King.
Yeah.
Like that is, I worked fast food in high school, and it's not an easy job. Obviously, you're on your feet all day. Like it's the last thing you want to do is go into work. This guy does it for 27 years, and they give him 2 pens.
Look at this friggin' they
fuck?
didn't even fill the goodie bag. It's like a drawstring bag.
So sad.
It looks as filled as a potato chip bag.
I
40%.
really feel bad.
It's a Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
That's so sad. Like this guy worked really hard, and to get disrespected like that at the place you gave so much of your life to, that is a shame. That is.
What fast food company did you work
I
for?
worked for McDonald's.
Gotcha.
And KFC for 6 months.
What was your role? Were you like the food maker? Were you the guy at the drive-through?
Mostly the guy at the counter.
Gotcha.
And then I did some stuff in the grill as well.
Oh.
Yeah. I was all bouncing around.
Did you ever work in food?
I've not
Other than the
worked.
pasta
I
shop.
worked. Well, yes, I sold pasta for a good amount, farmers markets. Never in the service industry, other than retail, I guess.
Yeah.
Worked at Modell's. It's my first job. Rest in peace.
Such a Smitty job. Gotta go to Moe's.
I was 15 at the Exton Mall, just slinging the holiday merch.
I worked at On the Border. I was the chipper. I was supposed to be a busboy. First night on the job, I dropped a whole tray, 5 plates, shattered. Went into my boss. I had tears in my eyes. I said, I'll never do that again. I just want to do chips and salsa from here on out. They said, you could be the chipper. And then I worked in a movie theater concession stand. And oh my God, people are just so absolutely mean to you. I only lasted a couple months there. But yeah, people in the service industry deserve a lot more than 2 pens, 2 keychains, and a friggin' lifesaver.
27 years.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
That's awful.
People might not know this, but can you guess what one content employee at Barstool had perfect attendance in high school? All the way through.
That's the straight nerd award.
I might be mistaken. It might be perfect attendance all through school.
Oh
12
wait,
years.
I actually know who this is.
Don't say it.
I won't
Take a
say it.
guess.
I know who it is.
I would guess Mr. Smokes.
No.
That would be the obvious answer. It would be, but it's not.
Then I don't know.
Anybody else? I believe it is Mr. Glenneth Balls.
I believe you're correct.
Perfect attendance.
It's a day in high school?
Yeah.
At least through high school.
Wow.
So we got Glenny Balls.
Is he over there?
What a waste. What a waste of
Glenny
time.
over there? Glenny? There he is. Come over here, Glenny.
Glenn, you had perfect attendance through high school or all 12 years? Through high school.
Why?
Through all 4 years of high school. See, that's the thing. I don't know why.
Why did you do that? What a waste of your time. You could
I
have had
took
fun.
Every single absence I could. I think my high school allowed us 15 a year.
I did the same thing.
I did 15 a year. I think
Yes.
my sophomore year I did 23, and my mom had to come and make up with the principal.
I had it. I had perfect attendance.
Why?
Why would I not? I
Because-
the reason of missing.
Because it's fun to miss
Geek
school and do
award.
stuff with your
I
friends.
like going to school. It's like a lot of pressure. It's like a lot of guilt if you don't go to school. I like going to school.
You're a nerd. Get out of
I'm
here.
not a nerd. I'm just saying I didn't see the reason of missing school on like a Monday.
Get out of here.
There you go, Balls.
What was the point?
Just straight-
Why would you want to stay home by yourself?
No, you go. You have your friends. Your friends skip with you. You go do
Your
cool
friends
shit.
don't skip with you.
They do skip with
Yeah,
you.
they do.
They do.
Maybe in the fucking.
You never skip, go to St. Patrick's Day Parade?
2014. Well, my friends are all at school, so I like to hang out with my friends and see everybody and go to school.
Show off your tattoo.
What?
Show off your tattoo.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Faded.
Can you zoom in on this
Oh, what
tribal?
is this?
It was like a henna tattoo.
Do you get one of those a year?
Never had one in my life. But
Oh, I thought.
try, Smith.
No, I thought you had one like a year or two ago.
Why are you
Sorry.
coming in so hostile, Balls?
Yeah.
Because he said he makes
What's this
like I have one
attitude?
every year.
What's this attitude? nerd?
That's not a bad thing.
First tribal henna tattoo I've had in a while.
Why are you showing it off?
I mean, in a while, that means you had it
have to see
before.
I never had it before.
Why are you showing it to us?
Because I'm wearing a tank top.
We didn't want to see it.
What is this new Bob?
Get off the run.
What is this new Bob?
Very
Spice
aggressive.
things up.
So aggressive.
All right, segue into the after show. Perfect attendance, Burger King balls. Dave wrote a blog about vacation days. Where's Rico Bosco? Rico Bosco is on vacation this week, as far as I'm aware.
We have unlimited days.
We are given unlimited PTO here at Barstool Sports.
How it works.
So, I mean, is this a can't hate the player, hate the game situation? I'm not sure.
For a
Rico's
new
obviously
employee, though.
for a new employee. Everybody gets unlimited PTO. I mean,
That is true. John Rich and I are both newer employees.
I'm not going to speak for Rico. Dave is here somewhere. Dave is right about one thing. We obviously have times have changed. She sold Barstool twice. So we've gone slightly corporate.
Okay, emergency press conference time. Maybe the biggest emergency press conference we have ever had here at Barstool Sports. Where to start? Penn Entertainment and Barstool Sports have gone our separate ways. As of this moment, while you were watching this video, I have purchased back Barstool Sports from Penn. So that is right. For the first time in a decade, I own 100% of Barstool Sports. Not since the Chernin deal have I been in total control of everything. Why did it happen? How did it happen? Well, I think Penn, who I have nothing but great things to say, I've said that all the way along with the Penn relationship. I have nothing but the most respect from Jay, his whole team, everything. We did this deal about 3 years ago, and I think both parties are like, we're going to take this thing to the moon. And we underestimated just how tough it is for myself and Barstool to operate in a regulated world where gambling regulators, the New York Times, Business Insider, hit pieces, fucking with the stock price. Every time we did something, it was one step forward, 2 steps back. We got denied licenses because of me, you name it. So the regulated industry, probably not the best place for Barstool Sports and the type of content we make. Penn was able to broker an unbelievable deal with ESPN. We wish them nothing but the best in their endeavors. It's truly a win-win. I still own a ton of Penn stock. I'll probably hold it because I think it's going to go up. But more importantly, for us, for Barstool, for the first time in forever, we don't have to watch what we say, how we talk, what we do. It's back to the pirate ship. And by the way, I am never going to sell Barstool Sports, ever. I'll hold it till I die, and when I die, I'll give it to Dan or Kevin, who's ever left standing. If their kids are still alive, they'll get whatever. We will pass it down. This is now going to be a place for content. Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in. That's right, I'm not going anywhere. Barstool Sports, the pirate ship, the cannons, they will plunder from now for the next 100 years. So welcome back in control.
But to be honest, I still don't know how vacation days work here. I know at one point you had to ask Za permission to go on vacation. That was true.
I asked Za for permission to go to my sister's wedding.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did you ever deny anybody?
He said it was cool with me. He said, go have fun.
Yes, I would like to see who Za denied vacation days from.
I'm going to miss Za. I can't believe he's one of the guys moving to Chicago.
I know. I don't think Za has said no to anybody in any situation.
No. Za is such a good guy. You want to hear this? I live super close to Za, so I parked my car like a stone's throw away from his apartment. Once, I forgot to get a parking pass. Za went in the torrential downpour, got me a parking pass, put it in a Ziploc bag, and put it on my windshield so I wouldn't get a ticket. That's how good of a guy.
He's very nice. Zaz is such a nice guy.
He's a truly solid guy, and I'm going to miss him.
Can you imagine looking from your apartment, just looking down, torrential downpour, and then just seeing Za run out? And you know he had no umbrella.
No.
Just sprint as fast as he
He's probably
can.
wearing like a sweet Arsenal jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But he's a solid guy. I'm going to miss him when he moves to Chicago. Good vibes guy. He did see me the other day, and he didn't say hi. I saw him in the office, and he was like, hey, I saw you walking your dog this morning. Was that you? And I was like, by your apartment? He's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah. And why didn't you say hi? He's like, I don't know. I got out of there.
Good guy, Za.
I was like, come on.
He's a great person when he's not yelling on a table looking for you to get.
I got to say about the Rico situation. Rico has the worst luck. So Rico does come into the office most days.
A lot.
Right. He's here, and then the week that Dave is here, Rico is on vacation. That's just bad luck. I know in life you make your own luck. I'm just saying.
I think the last time we had a meeting, he came back from vacation for the meeting.
He did. He did.
He drove back.
It's Rico, maybe. It's Rico. Anything else after show?
Big meeting today. Firing day.
Did you hear the
Big meeting.
rumors about the meeting?
No, I did not.
There's heavy rumors swirling around the office.
Really?
That
So we got an email this morning saying there's a meeting today, which is pretty rare. Usually we get a bigger heads up than that. So everyone's wondering what's going on. What are you hearing?
I didn't want to bring this up.
Okay.
I might be promoted to CEO today. There's a chance. And Erica's staying along. That doesn't mean that. But I think I'd be taking over Jay Snowden's spot.
So
And
the CEO of the CEO.
I didn't ask for this. They say the best leader is the person who doesn't want that spot. It was unexpected by me, but there's a reason I wore my collared shirt today, and we'll see what happens.
I've heard a lot of rumors that Smitty's on the way out. That's what I've heard.
Listen, if I'm CEO, you're not. If I'm CEO, you're sticking around.
Put it this way, if I get axed during a public meeting at Barstool Sports, you will hear from it after this rundown in more ways than one. So there you go, Chris.
Well, if I'm CEO, I'll probably make you sign an NDA, but we'll see. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that offline.
We'll see. All right, stay tuned. That's the rundown.